guys, I'm Finda. Thanks again for joining me. I am the creator of Empowered by Finda, the leading personal development fragrance for women. If you want any information on the product at all, please feel free to connect with me at any of my links listed down below. So today, the number one reason why you are not going after what you want. I remember I was in 5th grade, a little bit older. I think I was probably 2 years older than all the other kids in the classroom. But we went on a field trip, and the field trip we went to was at Chocolate World. My first time going there, the teacher or the supervisor was walking us around, just kind of showing us things, and then we stopped at a place where we learned about Milton Hershey. And the one thing that stood out to me then at the time, I believe I was 13 years old, that stood out to me at the time is that when she mentioned that Milton Hershey went bankrupt, I believe 3 times or more than 3 times before he actually was able to see his vision to fruition. I'm not sure why that spoke to me. I remember I came home, my dad was getting ready to go to a meeting, but I was following all over the house telling him how amazing this is, that this guy actually did not quit and he actually kept pursuing his vision. I believe it actually spoke to the entrepreneur inside of me. So when I learned about that story, I literally was completely hooked. And then about a year ago, I would say maybe almost 2 years ago, I learned of Steve Harvey's story. And Steve Harvey's story, everybody, practically almost anyone knows Steve Harvey. Like you turn on TV, it has like so many different shows on television. But the one thing I learned about Steve Harvey prior to him being like this mogul building a brand on TV, he lived in his car for 3 years. That completely blew me away as well too. So here I am making the connection with people that become tremendously successful and all these setbacks they all have in common. Then the connection I made in my mind, since I'm actually living this now, the one thing that I actually thought of the reason why a lot of people really do not truly go after what they want or live what they want, it's because of fear. To be honest with you, it sucks. It really does suck when you actually are going after what you want because you are in so much uncertainty. You don't know exactly like when things are going to come together. You feel like it's coming together in one moment and then it actually feels like you have so much more to learn, or it actually feels like, oh my goodness, I'm going up this mountain again and you have to go back down seven steps back down. But it actually literally is the fact that it sucks so much because you're in this constant pain you're putting yourself through. But even though it sucks, it is the best situation, the best experience you can ever provide for yourself. And the one thing that I actually wanted to share with you guys, how to actually make the suck factor a little bit less when it comes to you going after what you want. With me, it truly does help me in almost any entrepreneur, even people that actually make 6 figures, 7 figures, even higher than that on this planet. They all have a mastermind group. You want to surround yourself with people that are like-minded, because only people that are like-minded are going to know exactly the challenges that you are facing. My mastermind group that I have is on Clubhouse, and it's with other 2 badass women within the industry of fashion, handbag design, and another woman who actually is in the beauty field. Completely amazing, successful women, but we can all relate to each other when it comes to either like being behind in rent, or not having enough money to buy food, or just getting frustrated. We can all relate to that, and it actually really does help with the journey. So I would say like my biggest tip I can give to anyone out there, if you're trying to bring anything, it doesn't have to be a business per se to fruition, you definitely want to be able to take advice from someone who you completely admire, that you actually want to emulate their lifestyle to as well, and create a mastermind group where you're going to have like-minded individuals where you guys can all go through that journey together. You might not be actually experiencing what that person experienced, he or she, at that moment, but you guys can relate, because it's something where the longer you stick in there, the longer you're going to see exactly how much you are changing and you are evolving to becoming this person you're meant to be. Guys, before actually in closing, as I told you guys last week, that I'm on a mission to empower 1,000 people this year on YouTube. So you guys, if you're finding value in my content at all, every week when I post these and share my experience with you guys, please feel free to actually click down below and actually comment, like, or share. And if you've yet to actually subscribe, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.